Hey there, it's Nathan here with another honest review. Today, we've got a bit of an ultimate YouTube showdown. I'm going to be talking you through the Logitech StreamCam versus using an iPhone for your YouTube videos and finding out which one works best. I'm going to be talking you through what the iPhone looks like and what the Logitech StreamCam looks like. So, let's start with the StreamCam and take a closer look. So, here we have it, the Logitech StreamCam, which is one of Logitech's most popular webcams selling today. It retails for around £140 and has been very hard to get hold of, unsurprisingly, throughout the recent lockdown restrictions. Obviously, a lot of people wanting to use webcams now, lots of us are working from home. And so a couple of key features about this webcam. The first one is it's USB-C, but USB-C only because that's right, you can't actually change the cable. So first of all, this works really well if you've got a USB-C connection, such as a Mac or a more up-to-date Windows laptop. But if you're looking for a more backwards compatible USB-A, for instance, you're going to need a converter. The webcam is pitched very much for content creators and streamers, which is really the purpose of this video. And later on, I'm going to actually be shooting some of the video on the StreamCam so you can compare it. For context, right now I am using an iPhone 11 Pro front-facing camera to do this video, and I'll give you that side-by-side comparison. So looking a little bit more around the StreamCam, now you can mount it on quite a few different devices. I've put on there a tripod mount, but there is an alternative mount for mounting onto laptops and desktops, which is really cool and really useful. This is designed as a webcam after all, so this is what you would expect, right? Being able to just mount it easily to a laptop or something. The other pretty cool thing about this webcam that I think sets it apart is your ability to use it in landscape and portrait mode. Now, most of my work I've been doing in landscape mode, certainly a lot of my video conferences, but the portrait mode is pretty handy if you're perhaps communicating with somebody over FaceTime, for example, who tend to use their mobile phone in portrait mode. So, cool feature. Not sure how many people actually use it though. Looking at the design of the webcam, now it's available in two different colors, black and white. I opted for the white just because I didn't want my whole office setup to just be a really dark setup, and the white looks absolutely fine. Nice grey at the front, white on the back. I don't think that's anything too special. What did stand out to me, and I think is a little bit disappointing, is it's kind of wide and chunky. On the monitor, I don't think it's an issue. On a laptop, it does put a bit of weight. I feel it in my hand, and it's got a really long cable as well. So it is chunkier than I'd have hoped, but I would still describe it as portable, so you can take it around with you. So a couple of more technical specs about this. Now, it includes a microphone, which I'll be demonstrating to you later. Feedback so far on others when I've used the microphone has been, it's pretty good, better than an inbuilt microphone, but not as good as a dedicated one. So I'll probably describe it as somewhere in the middle. The filming quality, it can do 1080p up to 60 frames per second. Now, today I am shooting at 60 frames per second. I usually use 30, so that'll really give you a contrast when I do use this. I'll use it in its maximum 1080 at 60 frames per second. Now, not many other webcams have that feature, so I think it's something that makes this webcam a little bit more unique. So let's talk a little bit more around image quality, and it's going to be best if I just describe to you what I'm seeing right now from my iPhone, and I'll give you that comparison with the StreamCam in just a few moments. So as we'd expect from an iPhone camera, everything is very nicely in focus, everything looks sharp, color reproduction looks good, smooth and accurate. I'll give you an example of an item here to show you how well the iPhone can autofocus. So as we can see there, focusing actually very well indeed. I remained in focus and so does the object. I wouldn't say there's too many issues with white balancing going on. I'll move my hands around and see if the iPhone is reacting. As you can see, it actually keeps a very nice consistent look and feel to the video, which I think is one of the downsides to the StreamCam, which again I'll be showing you in just a few moments. Same product again, and I'm just going to bring it into focus. And it's taking a while to focus. It's not really focusing. It is slightly, and I'm going to move it away. And as you could slightly see there, a slight delay in refocusing back onto my face. Again, the color reproduction, the blue of that notebook doesn't look as good as it actually does in real life. So I'll do a test now in terms of the lighting to see how well the iPhone works in low light versus the StreamCam. So I've made my area pretty much as dark as possible without actually closing the blinds. From what I can certainly tell, I'm still in focus, and you can still tell it's me here. But obviously the iPhone is beginning to struggle. You can begin to see some of the oversaturation around the edge of my face, and the iPhone is struggling a little bit to keep everything in focus. But you can still make out who the person is, what the subject is, and certainly their body outline and figure, which is very good for a variety of different scenarios.
Right, so believe it or not, this is the exact same settings as I just did with the iPhone. All lights off, curtains open, and you can barely see me. This is a very, very dark environment. Yeah, what can I say? It's basically dark. I think you can see my hands moving around, but really, really not great. And to be honest, it's not actually that dark. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon here in the UK. It's February, so you expect it to be light for about another hour to an hour and a half. I have no idea why the StreamCam is reproducing it at this rate. Now, just to give it that little bit of hope, I'm going to turn on an extra light so you can see the difference. So here we go. We're using a white LED light that I traditionally use in most of my videos, and it's already illuminated my face, so certainly when you're doing those webcam-esque things, you probably will need an extra light just to get that full illumination, because this webcam, it don't like the dark very much.
And for comparison, here is the iPhone native microphone working. I'm not using my external microphone for this, so I'll just talk for a few moments so you can understand what this sounds like, and then we'll switch over to the Logitech StreamCam. Peter Piper picked a pepper. I think that's how you say it. And I'll say the same on the StreamCam as well for you.
And a microphone test with the Logitech StreamCam. And I'm going to say the same words again. Peter Piper picked a pepper. I think that's how you say it as well. But hey, the whole video has been shot on this microphone that's built in, and you can decide for yourself.
And so, the big reveal. I said at the start of the video this was a YouTube Ultimate Showdown between the iPhone and the Logitech StreamCam. And the winner for me is iPhone. Congratulations. Now, the StreamCam, again, it really markets itself as streamers, content creators, but for me, the iPhone provides a more powerful all-round experience in terms of the image quality and the versatility, and the fact that most of us will most likely now already own a camera, whether it's an iPhone or a Samsung or any other mainstream camera that will be able to produce video at a very high quality. The StreamCam works great in terms of it's very flexible, very light and easy to travel around with. But image quality, generally I found that 1080p just not as good as what an iPhone can produce. The StreamCam is great for making webcam interactions with others and for some lighter based content if you really have to record yourself from your laptop. But really, iPhone wins out all the time, I'm afraid. So iPhone it is. Thanks so much for watching another honest review. If you've liked the video, hit the like button down below. If you've got any comments or questions, leave them down below as well. Or if you want to see more content, hit the subscribe button. Thanks very much. See you next time.
One more thing, I've just seen some of the videos in very quick post-editing, and I can tell you, yeah, quality, not as good as the iPhone. So my review still stands. See you next time.